You don't start job hunting after graduating. You're supposed to be applying for graduate programs while still in your final year. I have mentioned in some of my videos that I did my final year in 2023, and by 2023 August, I had already signed an offer for the job that I'm currently doing. So you don't wait until you're done with your studies to start job hunting. You start while you are still in your final year.
Well, I wonder if there's one thing that is draining, job hunting. Guys, not you. No, pure. I'm very tired. Guys, job hunting is very draining. Like, unemployment is not nice. Being unemployed, you.
Says are unemployed. Yo, we are so unemployed. Like, no man's unemployed.
But it's a word of advice, Anim. You see, when it comes to job hunting, that thing you do it alone. One man. It's an individual thing. This thing of going in groups, going with your friends, it's never good, and let me explain to you why. Nizokuphuma niyinqwaba niyofuna umsebenzi bafike bona babaqashe wena ungabi nenhlanhla. Ujike uyi-one. Then yaqala uba nomona. You can't be genuinely happy ukuthi abangani bakho bayasebenza ngoba naphuma nonke kodwa wena wabuya uyi-one unganamsebenzi. That's why you do it alone. It's an individual thing. Hambu uyi-one mo uyofuna umsebenzi. Danko.
Looking for a job in South Africa is such a humiliation ritual. What do you mean I'm underqualified, but I have a degree from one of the best universities in the country? What do you mean for an entry-level job I need 3 years of experience? At this point, applying for jobs every single day has become part of my humiliation ritual. I just want to be employed so I can buy clothes, guys.
Unemployed gang. Let's gather here. What do you guys do at home? What do you guys spend the whole day doing at home, guys? It's getting tough. I exhausted all the food in this house. Eating from cookies to kids' knickknacks. I don't know what to do from the whole afternoon. I just don't know. I'm even eating ice. What are we supposed to do at home? Guys, come through. Tell me, man. Because I'm just eating and eating and eating. Picking up weight.
That little hope that you get after applying for a new job is so insane. Like, I don't want to lie, that is a peak insanity or manifestation or whatever you choose to call it. I'm sitting here thinking, yo, I only submitted my CV yesterday, but I'm already planning, yo, I'm gonna buy a new couch with my first salary and a new fridge, and you know what, like I'm gonna buy more weaves. I'm just like, damn, like it's gonna know me by name. I need more sneakers. I need like at least 3 kicks. I'm gonna do that thing, you know, every month that I get paid, I'm gonna buy myself a sneaker. I'm gonna start saving. I need a new couch. Like, I am just planning an entirely different life. I'm planning an entirely different life. If I didn't have a car, I would already go installment. Like, yo, guys, like, I don't wanna lie, unemployment is the pits. Having a job you don't like is the pits. Not earning enough is the pits. Like, yeah, I shame.
Finding a job in South Africa is actually crazy. I'm saying this because I've been like applying for jobs this year, you know, trying to fill up my time. I refuse for anything to be humiliating for me. I refuse for anything to be embarrassing because I do want the job. I do want a job. So I will continue applying, but damn. It makes no sense to me why it's this hard and why work opportunities are just so scarce. Anyway, let me go submit my CV 25 more times.
Another thing that I hate about unemployment is the fact that people assume that you're not working hard enough to find a job or that you're too comfortable at home. Like, unemployment sucks, guys. You can't even enjoy life like other kids because we are pungena mali. You see, on top of that, you even feel like a burden in the house. You know, it feels like you're the one finishing all the groceries. You have to now turn into the slave of the house. You must always be cleaning. You must always be cooking. You must always look busy, nje, because as soon as you chill, it's like, where do you get the audacity to chill when you're not working? Like, yo, no, guys, no. Unemployment sucks. And you see, one of the saddest things that I found out when I was trying to enter the job market was the fact that there are people with this mentality that us 2000s don't need money. You see, I was told that, oh, hiring us is risky because we complain too much, we have too many rights, and it's possible that we can just resign after 2 days because we are tired and stuff like that. And it's really true because I remember when I was actually working, the other colleagues used to complain that, yeah, we're getting paid peanuts. And then would I chime in and be like, yeah, we are getting paid peanuts. They'd be like, oh, why are you complaining? Because you don't have a child, you don't have a car, you don't have a house that you have to pay rent for, blah, 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 blah. And it's really sad that there are actual people that think that us 2000s don't need a salary because we are babies in their heads. So you'll discover that your CV is perfectly fine, you're qualified, maybe even overqualified, but they just want to take you because you're too young in their eyes for a serious job.
Nobody talks about the shame of being an unemployed graduate in South Africa. Yes, nobody talks about the shame that comes with being an unemployed graduate in South Africa. You know, family gatherings are different. You know, we've got people, our close friends or relatives asking, so what are you doing now? You know, and you're just there smiling, you know, but knowing very well that deep down it does hurt. It hurts so much. And one thing I want you to know is that you are not behind in life. Not at all. You are not behind. But you might just need a different path. Yes. Remember that you are not behind in life. You might just need a different path.
I know that the job hunting process can be very tricky, but let's not allow desperation to blind us. So let's just quickly talk about a few red flags to look out for when job hunting. So number one, when a company is rushing you to interview, like for example, they're sending you an email on Monday to come for an interview on Wednesday. For me, that's already a big red flag. Like, why they're not giving you enough time to prepare, and especially if it's an in-person interview. Come on. In fact, whilst we're on that note of rushy things, let's say you give them the benefit of the doubt and you do go on that Wednesday to interview. Next thing you know, Wednesday afternoon, after you've interviewed, you're already getting an email that you've been successful, you got the job. 9 times out of 10, these are scams. And if they're not scams, they usually end in tears. You probably won't even last there. Another red flag to look out for is when a company asks you for money. They shouldn't be asking you for money at all. I know some of them will ask you for money for a background check. That should be on their dime. Like, you shouldn't be paying for that. Or some will ask you for money for an admin fee. Whatever it is, like, a company should not be asking you for money if you are onboarding with them at all. Feel free to mention more red flags in the comment section. Let's just raise awareness so that more people, especially people who are new to corporate, can be aware of certain situations and know what to look out for.
So this is day 370 something of being unemployed and looking for a job. So today we're in Cape Town again, and we're gonna see about this place. So yeah, I'm gonna get that job. So apparently you're not allowed to walk with your bag inside, and you should have 6 to 12 months of experience. And then I made this paradox of, what if you have 10 people and 9 of them have experience and 1 don't? Can't you like just take the one who doesn't have experience? And they still said no. So, which they are clearly selfish. These unlimited idiots. We see them here, I know. Well, that was another unsuccessful job hunt. I'm here at home now. See you tomorrow.
I wonder that sound is like the final nail in the coffin of unemployment.